Top of the day, my people. It's your boy, Adonai Yahaseh. That is pronounced Lord Yahseh. What I want to talk to you about is the content that I'm going to be releasing right here on my station and also on the Nation of God network. And my main goal is for ultimate peace and for everybody to come together as one, as it should be. You'll see me or hear me displaying a lot of characters, which I'm going to be playing myself. Which one you probably have seen a video prior to these that comes on at nights. That character, the majority of the time, or probably basically all of the time, will come out at night. He's a real deep, aggressive character. Again, named Adonai Yahaseh. I would be Lord Yahseh. This is who you would get when you talk to Lord Yahseh. But I am also Adonai Yahaseh. I have several other names and several other characters that I will be performing here. So I ask if you bear with me and take it as if you're watching a major television show. Okay, you don't take those shows personal when you're watching those real famous actors. So I ask that you do the same and work with me on what I'm doing. You know, I'm gonna need you to share a lot of this content with people. Some of it will be aggressive, some of it will be funny, some will be straightforward and on a serious note, and some of it is gonna be offensive. So I just ask for you to come in with an open mind and leave everything behind when you step in to watch these videos, as far as your beliefs, your religions, what you've learned over however many years you are, whatever age you are, or whatever it is. But just I ask you to just bear with me on this, you know. And I got a lot of stuff coming up. We got some cartoons coming up, putting together some plays, football teams, dance crews for our young goddesses out there. We're also looking for volunteers here at the Nation of God network. The Nation of God as a one, period, the organization. We do a lot of traveling from state to state, working with other gang members and community leaders in different states and stuff like that. So it's not just based in one area. This is nationwide. Okay, we're going to be talking about health, food, gardening, all that different stuff, because a lot of our biggest problems with death right now would be sickness, and a lot of it, which you'll hear me stress a lot, is from the food. You know, the food that we eat is okay to eat, but when you glut or eat too much of it, it becomes a problem. Too much of anything. I learned this. I got these words from my sister. Too much of anything is basically a sin. You know, you do too much of anything, and it's just not good. You know what I mean? So everything in moderation. But at this time, we have a lot of people with health conditions that are very unhealthy, who seem to believe that they are healthy, and the majority of them are overweight. They're piled up with diseases and stuff like that, and they look at a lot of people that are slim or fit like I am as being sick, which that is not the case. So I just ask for some of y'all to just take some of the content, you know, pretty much all of the content that I put out, and bear with me on it, and just, you know, take it into consideration and try to put some of the stuff into effect. I fast a lot. You know, I eat 3 days out of the week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I do a 40-day fast every year just before Passover, which a lot of you know is Easter. I call it spring cleaning for the inside of the temple, which is baptized. The inside of the temple, or my pyramid, So I give the Holy Spirit a clean place to dwell. Okay, it's okay to be baptized on the outside by dunking in the water and all of that, but that's not enough. We all take showers, so we baptize on a daily basis. Okay, we want to use common sense here. Okay, you want to clean the inside of your body also. If you have bulging in your stomach and are experiencing excess of weight, always fatigued or whatever it is, not in that particular order, maybe those symptoms might not always come together, but if you're holding baggage in your stomach, and we all know what that is, they call it a beer belly or whatever it is, and we can justify it any way we want to, but point blank, you're sick. And one of the best ways that I've learned that has worked for me is to fast. The more these diseases live off toxins. The majority of the diseases are not even diseases. It's just basically one disease. As if any of you have heard Dr. Sebi, the one disease is mucus. Depends on where that mucus is focused, they give it a name, and that's what the disease is called. But it's basically mucus. And a lot of this comes from steroids, antibiotics, and all of the stuff that they inject in these animals to make them heavier, faster, for more profit from out of our pockets. Not taking our health in consideration at all, because it's also a lucrative business in us dying. Insurance, life insurance, cemeteries, burial plots, funerals, medical bills, and so on. Okay, and also you want to be careful with your children. Okay, thousands of years ago, we did not have needles for injection of what they call serums or vaccines or antiviruses or whatever this is. Overcome your diseases by God. Let it happen natural. If there's a mosquito out there that's carrying the disease, go ahead and let it bite you. Once it gets into your bloodstream, once, twice, 3 times, you start to become immune to it. I know, because I have been bitten by black widows 5 times, and the first time was not a good experience. The second time was not so bad, and the times after that, it kind of eased up. So apparently, using common sense, I didn't go to the evil ghosts that you guys call doctors, those evil spirits. I used common sense and went to God, and apparently, from what I heard God tell me, is that my body is being immune to what's being injected into my body from whatever insect and whatever they have that could infect the body. Which is basically what these ghosts, which you guys call doctors, these evil spirits of Satan, are doing. They're mocking what God does. So me personally, this is what works for me. I would suggest let God take care of it. Stop running to your doctors. Ask God for help. God did not put these doctors here for that purpose. I mean, if you end up with a trauma where you've been shot, bad car accident, broken leg or something like that, okay, you might have to go. But what I suggest is you do things to prevent car accidents, being shot, and any other trauma to your body, so you don't have to be under the knife of these people who are mocking nature and God's word. Take control over your fears and go to God for everything. God provides food and medication from Mother Earth. Everything you need can be grown outside for free. Currency is basically unnecessary. Okay? We should be probably living inside the planet, to where if the closer you dig to the core, the warmer it gets. You should be able to dig until you get to an environment that's comfortable. The closer you get to that core, it's going to warm up. It's hot down there. So dig until you get to an environment of a temperature which is suitable for you and your family, and build a house down in there. If you look at the pictures of all of these planets that we have today, there's nothing on top. Okay? Apparently, they have it all figured out. Seems to me, from what we've been seeing, what we've been shown and told, we are the only species that lives on top of the planet, where all of the dangerous, or the dangers, should I say, excuse me, of the atmosphere is, which could be possibly filtered by the dirt, which I'm just guessing at this point, but it makes more sense to me. I haven't been capable of actually experimenting with this, but think about it. Okay, if you were to dig a hole in the ground and live, you got several species that does the same thing. Gophers, ants, things like that. Birds, bees, go in trees and stuff like that. Nature has houses for us. We should not have to be paying to live. Or should I say to die? Because you stress yourself out to pay these bills, which basically is killing you. You stress yourself out for food, that when you eat the food it's so toxic, it's basically killing you. When in reality, if you were to start your own business and barter with other people and family members in your area, you guys can trade everything for free. Grow your own from the earth. God provides it for you. Use God for everything that you need. Everything. Strengthen your faith. Dig real deep and look at your faith and say, am I faithful enough that if I am sick and in pain and decide to ease myself off of my medication and go back to God's herbs, am I faithful enough to fight through the pain and not go to these disciples of the devil, these ghosts in white coats, which you call doctors, for help? Prevent anything in life that may cause trauma to where you have to go to these ghosts for help. They are practitioners, which means they are practicing. None of this stuff is professional. God is. Now I ask that you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. We also have a channel called the Nation of God Network. Check that out. We're gonna have several television shows coming up there. A lot of them will also be released here. I'll try to keep up and let you know every time we release something or somewhere in the content. But hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, hit all so you'll get every video that we're gonna be putting out. And again, I ask that you bear with me on the content that I'm gonna be putting out. I'm not going to be too much interacting on my phone and on Facebook anymore, or the social medias. I probably will, most likely, because I like to put out happiness and promote things like that, and I like to put things in people's head that'll make them think a little bit and try to straighten themselves out and live a better life and healthier life. My main goal is for comfort and happiness and love, nothing else. I'm going to put out some stuff that's going to bite you in the ass. Don't take it personal, okay? Keep it real. Stay 100. Now, I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. At some point in time, I will. Those characters are there to help, not to hurt. Do not take it personal. Hit the subscribe button. Tap on the notification so I can wake you up. Okay? Once again, I like to say Yamamoteyi and Anu. Yamamoteyi means God be with us, and Anu is basically Amen. So I want to tell everybody to have a blessed day, and enjoy what it is that God has planned for you. and hurry up and find out, because we're running out of time. I am your brother, Adonai Yahaseh, Lord Yaseh the Messiah, brother of Jesus Christ, Son of God. As I am, you are also. Take care, everybody, and have a nice day. Yamomoteyi Anu.